What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Hoops Perspective, and today we're doing a part 2 breakdown on Villanova freshman Jahvon Quinerly. Since Villanova's championship win, the Wildcats have lost a few talented players to the draft, but Villanova still has the potential to have another great year, especially with 5-star point guard Jahvon Quinerly. Jahvon's combination of flash and substance will immediately make him a fan favorite with Wildcat fans, and more importantly, help the Wildcats win some games. This isn't going to be a typical strength and weakness video. We're just going to focus on aspects of Jahvon's game that will make an immediate impact at the college level. Jahvon's IQ and ability to make his teammates better is probably his biggest strength. There aren't many point guards as poised and as confident as Jahvon when it comes to running the show. His tight handle and quickness allows him to excel at making plays when the defense collapses on him. In transition, 9 times out of 10, he makes the right passes to his teammates when they're slashing to the rim. Jahvon is just very crafty with the ball in his hands, which makes it tough for a defender to stop him from going where he wants. He's the true definition of a point guard, and besides the common freshman struggles, I expect him to have minimal issue running the show for the Wildcats. His talent as a floor general is complemented by his ability to get in the lane and finish at the rim. Going back to his elite handle, Jahvon is very tough to stay in front on one-on-one. He has a whole arsenal of moves to get in the lane, and despite being just a hair above 6 foot, Jahvon is one of the best at finishing at the rim. He never really shies away from contact, and when he's at the rim, whether he's using his left or right hand, he always finds a way to finish. I would say Jahvon is cut from the cloth of other great below-the-rim finishers such as Kyrie, Kemba Walker, Chris Paul, guys who aren't explosive point guards, but just extremely skilled around the rim. Now, what really impressed me is that Jahvon was a 45% three-point shooter for his entire high school career. His shot looks a little funky, but it clearly works for him based off his great numbers. I would say he's more comfortable making shots off the dribble rather than just spotting up on the perimeter. In catch and shoot situation, his release is pretty slow. He might have to work on speeding that up a bit, but it certainly wasn't an issue in high school. His mid-range game is pretty solid as well. He can stop on a dime and knock down shots in transition. Now, I don't see him being a marksman from downtown in college, but what I can expect is a good level of consistency from the perimeter. Jahvon has been a pretty solid defender most of his high school career. He's very aggressive, seems to embrace being able to lock up a ball handler. He's also very sneaky in the passing lane. He's very good at anticipating passes, but more importantly, I just love his effort and this grit that he has on the defensive end. This type of effort will make any coach happy, really, and I can easily see him averaging around 1.5 to 2 steals per game this year. Well, here's my verdict. The Villanova Wildcats got them a great young point guard who's capable of being effective in all aspects of a basketball game. Personally, I don't see him being a one-and-done player. Some may disagree, but the way I see it, he'll be a Wildcat for at least 2 to 3 years, much like a Jalen Brunson. I may be proven wrong once the season starts, who knows, but either way, Jahvon has a very bright future as a basketball player, and it's going to be really exciting to see what he does this year.